Hello students, my name is Kritika. I am your computer digital mentor and today we are going to start our chapter number 10, that is Introduction of Python. So let's learn something about Python. So before we start our topic, here we have some lesson objective: Introduction to Python, applications of Python, components of Python, variable in Python, data types of Python. So now let's start our first topic, that is Introduction of Python. So Python is a programming language used to write codes for the computer program. It was released in 1991. Python is a high-level programming language. Features of programming language, and let's discuss some features of Python. First, it is easy as compared to other programming languages. Second, it has simple syntax. Third, it is an interpreted language. And fourth, it is free to use and even free for commercial products. Students, these are some features of Python. Now let's discuss application of Python. So it first, build a website. Second, develop games. Third, develop artificial intelligence application. And fourth, it is used to program robot. Now let's discuss how to install Python. So it can be easily installed on your computer by following these steps. First, obtain a Python distribution. You can download Python distributes from www.python.org/download. Here we have used Python 3.7.8. Now, second, Python installation process. After downloading the Python distribution, all you need to do is to execute it. Double click on download installer software, click on run in the dialog box and installation process starts. Now keep following the instructions and keep clicking on the next button until you see the highlighted finish button. Now after you have installed Python, the IDLE screen looks like this. Here you can see the screen here, downloading Python program, and this is 3.7.0 shell window. Now let's discuss some components of Python. Components of Python. Python window has the following components. First, title bar, then menu bar, then script area, and then status bar. And here you can see the interface of components of Python window. Now title of this area that displays the name of the application and the document. Title for this area that displays the name of the application and the document. It is also contain command button like minimize, maximize, restore and close. On other hand, menu bar consists of various menu with different options. The common menu you will be working with in this chapter are file, edit, shell, debug option, window and help. So students, these are some options we are working with in this chapter. So students, before we move further, here we have an interesting fact, that is syntax refers to the grammatical rules to be followed while writing a program in any language. So now let's start. Script area, where you type your code, and status bar tells you the current status of your control cursor on the window. First, in interactive mode, in script mode. Now students, let's discuss Python programming in interactive mode. So let's discuss. In the interactive mode of Python, the instructions are executed line by line, giving the output. Here you can see the interface of Python shell window and interactive mode. Now let's read use of interpreter. As discussed in above section, commands are executed line by line in the interactive mode of Python. When user type a command next to the Python prompt and press enter key, the interpreter converts the command into machine language. After processing, the interpreter again converts the machine code into human readable form. Print function. It is used to display the output of any command on the screen, and here you can see the interface of using print function. Now before we move further, here again we have an interesting fact. Python is case sensitive language. It means that Python differentiates between capital and small letters. Now let's read IDLF as a calculator. To evaluate an arithmetic expression, it is not necessary to up the print function. User can also perform arithmetic expression at the Python prompt and press enter key. Here you can see the interface. Now let's read our next topic, that is variable in Python. If you need to store some food for future use, what will you require? Well, you will need a container to store that food. Similarly, when user is working with the value in Python, you require some storage to hold values for later use. Such storage locations are known as variable. A variable can store only one data value at a time, where when user store new value in variable, its previous value gets overwritten. So students, again here we have an interesting fact. Let's read. A variable is a named memory location that stores the data and whose value may change during program execution. Now let's read. Here are some rules to write variable name. So let's read. These are certain rules in Python which have to be followed to form valid variable name. The rules for valid identifiers are: first, a variable name must start with an alphabet or an underscore. Second, a variable name can consist of alphabet, digit and underscore. No other character is allowed. Third and last, a Python keyword cannot be used as a variable name. Now, again here we have an interesting fact. A keyword is a word that convey a special meaning to the compiler. Now let's jump to our next topic, that is data type. Every piece of data that you enter is a specific type. Name is a string type, age is numeric type, and data of journey is of data type. Similarly, in Python, one must specify a program what kind of value will be stored in a specific variable. So, basic data type in Python, this is int, that is integer, float, str, that is string. So students, this is it from this chapter. Soon we are going to learn about many interesting chapters of computer. Till then, revise what we have learned today. Thank you.